This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So thanks for waiting, everybody. And yes, last session we did on Friday, wherein I was explaining about what fields makes an identity of the sales order types OR, RO, and CS. So I was explaining this. Three order types belong to same domain, but execution wise a slight difference in features, right? So we have OR, we have RO, and we have CS, right? Three order types. Check credit limit, credit group we have in OR, and rush order but not in cash sales, because when the customer is making the payment on the counter, why do I need to check the credit status, right? That's the first part. Okay, so do understand. And here read info record, it is an optional field we have. All right, because the customer buying behavior, it's an optional. Okay, and immediate delivery field we have only for rush order and cash sales. That is, when the customer is making the payment on the counter, he should get the same day delivery. A rush order, even though the customer is not making the payment on the counter, still he will get the delivery like a cash paid. So immediate delivery is applicable for rush order and cash sales, but for general order, immediate delivery is not applicable, because according to other orders in pipeline, the date of delivery. So lead time in days is applicable for order, because according to orders in pipeline. But rush order and cash sales, no lead time, because the same day delivery when happening, why the waiting period time? And date type, the same date is applicable, so date type is active. But here the approximate date according to the lead time, so date type is not applicable. So these fields makes a major difference among the execution of three order types. So what are applicable, what are not applicable, as an index I have written here. Now among these fields, how many options are there and which option is set for what particular business process and what particular business scenario, you all need to understand now. So how this works, we'll see. So let me get into the SAP screen. Give me a minute. Okay, thank you. Thanks for waiting. Now let me get into the SAP screen. So here, go back to the sales document type. That is what all the document types we have custom. We have been made our own copy. So here, three order types belong to same domain SA, right? So category is C here, yes. Screen sequence group is AU, yes. Transaction group is 0, yes. So even though it is sales order, even though it is rush order, even though it is cash sales, all three belong to same domain. That's the first clarity, right? Now here, number system general control, except scheduling agreement, almost all the views have some or the other fields to be maintained. See, number system got some fields: general control, transaction flow, shipping, billing, required deliver date, pricing date, purchase order date, contract, and availability check. These many views we have. So all views have some or other fields to be maintained. Right? One by one we'll discuss now. Okay. So sales document category is C. For inquiry we marked as A, quotation we marked as B. All order types it is C. So for order it is C, for rush order it is C, for cash sales. Remember this part because three belong to one domain. Numbering is internal and external, yes. You want to block a document, that is a document not to be usable kind of situation. If you have, then you put a block. Nobody can use it. It's an optional field. And item number increment 10. Here I maintain sub item number increment as 1. If you might have remembered for enquiry and quotation, we maintain nothing. Sub item number increment was blank. I said for one of the document or for some documents, I'll maintain sub item increment as 1 so that you can understand how it responds in the front end. Right? So sub item increment here I marked as 1 so that you understand how one number increment SQL will work: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 SQL kind of. All right. So understand this logic, everybody. Now, moving forward, I think the screen got hanged up. Just a minute. Let me refresh. So here, so here, if you put X means the block will be activated. If I put nothing means no block. Right? Sub item number increment I marked as 1 so that you understand the effect of one number increment, how it works lively after we go to the front end. Now, reference mandatory here. See, if I give here with reference to inquiry, order should be created with reference to inquiry only. If I put B, order should be with reference to quotation only. If I put, say, G, order will be with reference to contract only. Why? Every time it is It is not must every time the order should happen with reference to inquiry or quotation order. We'll leave it blank here. So I can create a direct order, or I can create a order with reference. Both will permit. And check division at the time of order, if the customer is placing an order for different product line, how system should respond. I say no dialogue as how we maintain during inquiry and quotation. Same. Material entry type will be recognized with reference to material number as how we maintain for inquiry and quotation. Item division, yes, the product detail should be respondable with reference to sales area connected. A read info record, yes, I want system to read the customer's buying behavior maintained. So here under number system and general controls, mandatory, 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 mandatory. And here we have optional as reference can be an optional, block can be optional, subitem increment optional, reading for record optional, check purchase order number, enter purchase order number, credit system, credit group. So we have so many optional fields applicable for order type. You know about the block, yes. You know about subitem number increment, yes. You know about reading for record, yes. You know about reference mandatory, yes. But now you need to understand this new fields, that is PO number, enter PO number, and credit group and credit limit, which was new applicable as an optional for order type C. Because even on the board I've written here credit limit and credit group applicable for order and rush order as optional. Okay, how and why we'll discuss now. Now here you have four options. Run simple credit limit check and give a warning message. Right? Here you have four options. Run simple credit limit check and give a warning message. Run simple credit limit check and give an error message, or automatically accept only that which is been given as a limit. See here why I'm saying all this. Think when you're going for a shopping. Think when you're going for a shopping. The store person say, okay, think when you're going for a shopping, you swipe your credit card. Let me put it in this way. You swipe your credit card. So when you swipe your credit card, if you're swiping with a big amount which is beyond your credit limit, how system will react? Then it says it give you a warning message, you're exceeding your credit limit, or it will give you an error message, it is beyond your credit limit. A kind of, right? So what is the logic behind here? So run simple credit limit check and give warning or error or automatically. So nowadays you see automatically it is accepting only that amount worth which is there as your credit limit. This is a new update because nobody is sitting virtually to monitor in the bank like, sir, you need to check this. It should happen automatically, right? When you swipe your credit card, it will give you an automatic alert. You can swipe within this amount only. So that is the indication. So D has most impact now. So what about C you may think? Okay. So warning, error or automatical. So remember the credit initiation happens in finance. Check will be in during the sale. See, when you're applying for a credit card thing. Based upon your financial status, the banker will give you a credit limit. The sales guy will collect just documentation, right? The same logic here. So run simple credit limit check and automatically control is more suggested. D. When to be checked? During the time of order, it should be checked, or delivery or goods issue. So 1, 2, 3, Z1, Z2, Z3 is not. It is just a duplicate of the defaults. Ignore them. So during the time of order, the credit should be checked. Order is accepted. Why at the time of delivery the credit check? Not suggested, right? So when it is applicable, delivery time and goods issue time, you will understand. So 01, during the order, the check should be happened either by warning or by error or automation. So out of all three, the best preferences is automation. So applicable to maintain for order type, applicable to maintain for rush order type, but not applicable for cash sales, because when the customer is making the payment on the counter, why I need to check the credit status? So that's what you see here. During the order, the check. During the rush order, check. During cash sales, no check of credit limit and credit group. Remember this part and understand the logic. Done. Now you understand material entity type, okay? You understand item division, reading for record as how I explained during inquiry and quotation. Now check purchase order number and enter purchase order number option. It's an optional setting. I'll tell you how and why. Check whether the purchase order number already exists. Check whether it exists or not. That's all. Now, what is the logic of checking? Why we need to check this? This you need to understand now. So, here I'll say, say, okay. Let me put it in this way. Now, who is our customer? Shopper Stop. Who is our client? Zara. Right? Now, Shopper Stop, stock manager, raise a requirement to purchase manager of a particular model stock update. Now this purchase manager approaching Zara and placing an order for say 100 units. Think. Now when Zara raise an invoice to Shopper Stop, the Shopper Stop finance manager need to understand why it has been purchased, because of this stock manager raised a purchase request to purchase manager. That request number is nothing but the check PO number. So during the order, whenever any customer is coming and placing an order, system if asking for the purchase order, if that number is been maintained in the order, that means why Shopper Stop purchase manager is coming to Zara and buying, because of stock manager requirement. The requirement order raised to purchase manager is indent number. Indent number in SAP will say as purchase order number. So that to be checked or not. So I'll mark this, check whether the purchase order number already exists. So do you understand how system will react during the order? And here enter purchase order number. If it is there, it should ask to be entered. So I marked it as an optional for rush order and even for sales order. I'm marking here so that it understands the buying behavior. So optional fields you understood among general control. Mandatory fields you understand among the number system and general control. Now coming to transaction flow here, mandatory fields, mandatory, and optional fields optional, two optional fields. Right. Now here, screen sequence group is AU for all the three order types. For order type OR, order type rush order type cancels, for all it is AU only. Okay. And transaction group also zero for all the three, because all three falls into one group. Three order types into one group. So zero. And document pricing procedure, for time being it is A. Even inquiry quotation also we marked as A. Let it be as A for time being. Do not disturb this. Okay, done. Now here we have quotation message, outline agreement message. Quotation message you was understanding when I was explaining during quotation. That is, if already a person took the quotation, system should ask for the reference of that quotation. So check at item level. That is, for the same product, if the quotation is already done, system should ask for its reference. Check at header level, if you maintain it, read by the name, so not suggested. So item level to be taken. Likewise, if already the customer signed the contract, system should ask the reference of the contract. So messaging system I have initiated for the order type, for the pre-sales if already there, or contract. Simple logic, I'll tell you. You are going to a sales counter to buy some product. Okay. Previously you signed the contract for the same product, means system should ask for the reference. That is outline agreement message. Giving an alert. You signed a contract, wanted to buy with reference to it. Quotation means what? Already you took the quotation, again you are coming for the same quotation kind of. Alright. So please understand this logic, everybody. Okay. Now if you come down, scheduling view is not applicable even as optional for us, ignore. Under shipping we have fields to be maintained. Under billing we have fields to maintain. Because it is an order type, it got a reference for delivery, it got reference for billing. And required delivery date, pricing date, purchase order date, yes, here you have the view applicable to be maintained. And under contract, yes, we have the view applicable to maintain, I mean field applicable to maintain, availability check also, yeah, field applicable to maintain. We'll discuss one by one now. Now, under shipping, we have immediate delivery field. For general order, create delivery separately. That means according to the lead time in days. Here I give for example 10. That means whenever I use this order type to accept an order, according to other orders in pipeline, within 10 days of time, the delivery is scheduled. So delivery is scheduled separately based upon other orders in pipeline. So understand this logic for general order type. This is create delivery separately applicable, and here lead time in days. Example are given as 10. If it is rush order, here you see lead time delivery is not, because the date type 1, that means same day, and immediate delivery field don't take A. Somebody marked as A, no. If you mark A, create delivery immediately. If there are other orders in pipeline, ignoring the general orders, this order is considered. Not suggested. Always you take X. Create delivery immediately if the quantity is confirmed. See, think you are standing in the line to buy some product. Suddenly some VIP comes. They are stopping your line and he is permitted. How you feel? But think you are standing in line, you are buying a product, a VIP came, there is a separate counter for them. He is going and picking up to that counter. You are buying at your slot and he's buying immediate slot. Think like in Amazon, if you're a Prime member, you'll get the same day delivery. If you're a general member, according to other orders in pipeline, you'll get the date of delivery. Simple logic. So general sales is going on and special sales also going on. So always X maintaining it express the scenario what I'm saying. By giving first option, it will stop regular ones and it will take special ones only, not suggested. So X with one rush order. For cash sales also, mark X with one. Same day delivery if the quantity is confirmed. Shipping view, billing view is applicable, and these fields what they are, you'll understand when we work on the shipping and billing chapter. And here also same, shipping view and billing view is applicable. In that immediate delivery, you understood now. Other fields you'll understand as we work on the shipping and billing chapter. And coming down, yes, here for rush order, we marked as date type. For general order, create delivery separately. Lead time in days I given 10 days. That is 10 days is the base time for the product dispatching. Within the 10 days, you can get sometimes the next day only, sometime third day, sometime fifth day, maximum 10 days. Think you're buying in Amazon, the expected delivery date by 15, they'll say. Sometimes it will be coming to by 5th only. So the estimation date, but if they have no orders in track, they'll pick your order as on a priority base. So 10 days is the lead time. Lead time means estimation time, right? Now under contract you have billing requests. These were complaints. We'll work on our own make in the coming days when we work on billing chapter. For time being, let it be DR. And availability check to the order type to be initiated. That is, stock trading should happen during the sales order. So availability check, ATP, availability check, stock availability initiation, connecting to the inventory. So mark as OR. Done. So that's how the chart content fields are maintained, applicable with non-applicable status. If applicable, what are the options we have and how they are to be maintained, which option has what effect, you understood now. Now here in the credit limit, C option we was not discussed. Now please understand the C option here. Warning you understood, error you understood, but automatically prefer D, maintain understood. What about C then? So when you mark as C here, the credit group should be taken as either 2 or 3. So in which situation you will take C and either 2 or 3? Order is accepted. See, you have utilized your credit limit. For example, company is given some 10 lakhs credit limit to you. You avail the 10 lakhs credit limit stock and you are not paid anything. And still again you are placing an order. There comes the C option. So company is accepting your new order. Company is accepting your new order. But it is blocking the delivery. At least you pay some part of your previous payment so that this new order what you place in for say 1 lakh, I'll be releasing it. So this works more in retail. So orders do come daily, company take, clear your old credit, the new order will be released. So order is accepted but delivery is blocked. So C is going with order acceptance, run simple credit limit check and delivery block. That means order accepted but delivery blocked. So understand C can be used with 2 and 3 combination. That means delivery block or goods issue block. So block at the delivery level or block at the product giving level. All right. So that's the point. So D with 01 will work more. So that's the understanding of 3 order types. Now next is all about service master, value general, value material, and quantity contract. These five contract types belong to one domain. One is quantity based commit, one is value based commit, one is value product based commit, one is just service based commit, one is just commitment between two companies. So five types of commitments, that is contracts, but what contract is applicable for what kind of business process, you will understand as we go. So tomorrow I'm going to explain the content of these five contract types relevant to five business domains, relevant to five business situations for a long-term commitment. So how this works, you will see lively in tomorrow's session. So after tomorrow, I will work on this. That is, Thursday will complete this part. Friday will work on item category, and coming Monday will work on schedule and category. So coming Monday, we will complete this sales document chapter, the main chapter. After this, you will see the execution process. Once this layout is ready, you will see things going faster. Means not me rushing up. Layout is ready. It's all execution now. So a lot of information you will experience and you will see it customized, executed lively. Thereby you understand, okay, once the company operates, how it works, you will see lively in transaction process. So keep working. So we got so much of holidays in between, festival, new year. So hope you might have utilized this time for better learning. Yes, everybody have their own timing, I understand. But still, gear up and try to cover if you are lagging behind to understand till date, because entering into the execution process. All right. So thank you all and see you in tomorrow session, please.